Welcome back to Off the Beaten Quest, TTRPG actual play where the people are made up and the nerdiness doesn't matter. I'm back behind the screen. I'm back, guys.
Thank God.
There's a lot of actual plays out there, but you chose this one. Be glad you did, because confidence is important. Quick announcement is our Patreon should be live as of now. There are a bunch of different rewards and things that you get for the different tiers. So you should go check it out. And I'm sure there's probably a video on our social that explains that or talks about it as well. So you should go check that out and follow us there, because you'll get more information than I have at this current time. So without further ado, I mean, you guys are here for a reason. Let's just get into tonight's episode. All right. Campaign 2 for Off the Beaten Quest, into the Wildernlands. The Wildernlands are a vast region of Aarencia that has existed for thousands of years, untouched by the cataclysm that destroyed Mar. Located in the northern hemisphere, its exact east or west placement is unknown, but it spans at least half that hemisphere. This land began as an ancient civilization that flourished in an age of abundant magic. As the weave saturated the world, animals and creatures gained sentience, giving rise to the diverse animalia population that now inhabits the kingdoms and villages of the great northern forests known as the Land of the Tall Trees. As expansion pushed southward, a massive land bridge called Hashizoku formed, eventually becoming a kingdom spanning city connecting northern and southern continents. To the east, trade routes carved through the Yosai Pass, a major merchant corridor leading to the eastern part of Hane, and waterways leading to the frozen continent of Yukochi. The regions began known collectively as the Land of the Tall Trees in the north, Hane in the south, and Yukochi in the east. The Wildernlands are home to remarkable diversity. Turtles, grung, bollywogs, vulpins, mopoks, gerbeens, and even stranger species than that. Magic's constant presence brought along peace, but peace bred restlessness. Rulers and nobles began to crave power, and corruption spread. Syndicates rose, along with other shadow factions, yet to be encountered. Despite this unrest, the gods and ancient spirits never abandoned the Wildernlands. Magic remains prosperous and ever-evolving, giving rise to extraordinary sentient beings, scarecrow folk, rat folk, awakened skeletons, even intelligent mimics, and sentient gelatinous cubes. Magic is woven into daily life, used not as a crutch, but as a natural tool that enhances society, simplifying labor, travel, craft, and survival. The lands themselves are varied and alive: snowy regions near Yukochi, regions with 4 seasons, places that are fertile in agricultural hubs, and deep forest settlements hidden within the ancient woods. Much of the world is mapped, but there is still more to discover. Beyond the known roads and named places lie mystery, still waiting to be discovered.
Did you do that on purpose?
Nope. But before we reach present day, it is important we visit 2 weeks prior, where we see a now interesting person setting through what is known as the Yosai Passway. The Osai Passway occupies a low valley corridor carved between two opposing mountain ridges, whose stone faces rise steeply enough to eliminate meaningful lateral passage. The valley floor is broad enough to house a city, but narrow enough that any east and west movement must pass through it. Seasonal winds funnel through the corridor, creating constant directional airflow that carries sound farther than normal. Market cries can travel from one end of the city to the other on certain days. The eastern and western approaches are dense forest corridors. There are trees deliberately preserved by the council to function as a normal choke funnels. Roads entering the pass are engineered stone causeways, elevated slightly above the forest floor, preventing ambush from grounded level and ensuring caravans remain visible long enough before arrival. In this place, there is no alternate land route that exists. As we kind of zoom down to a street level, we see... Well, why don't you describe it for us? What does Tomoe look like?
Oh. Tomoe is a tall, blue-grayish tiefling variant, and she has yellow at the tips of her hair and her horns, and she wears tight tops, loose-fitted shorts that are pink. Just average girl. I don't really know what else to say about her.
All right. So as you pass through the crowded area that is the Yosai Passway, weaving, intertwining between different people, what is it that you're doing in this area?
I am searching specifically for a masked character person.
Okay.
But that is all that I really know.
Okay. Is there anything that catches your eye in the city? Whether obviously you have a goal in mind, but anything that... I mean, this is a place that you'd never seen before, given your travels and where you come from. This is kind of warmer weather, so I would assume that you're kind of hot, given that this is a kind of more coastal, I guess not coastal, but I guess this Mediterranean climate maybe. There is different kind of, you see as you're walking through the bazaar, there is two large, kind of almost to your right and to your left, two large fortresses. They don't look the same at all, but they are massive in size and scale. Whoops, that one's not condensed. Okay, so these are known as the Twin Fortress Anchors. So they have a shared architectural motif. They're inward angle walls from climbing kind of resistance so that people can't kind of climb. Elevated signal braziers for communication. Rotating banner poles used to signal train conditions or kind of alerts, like in the thing. Towards the north, so probably to your right of where you are, is the North Fortress, which is the Velcor Watch. It rises in kind of precise geometric tiers of pale-veined granite, its planes cut so mathematically true that sunlight reflects in flat sheets rather than scattering. Arrow slits kind of are measured rows like tally marks. Every tower is equal distant from the next, and nothing here is ornamental unless it doubles as surveillance.
Oh.
To your left is the South Fortress, known as Gravenwall Redoubt. Gravenwall Redoubt is kind of squat, thick, and unornamented. Dark basalt blocks are stacked with visible iron clamps. Towers are rounded to deflect impact, and the gatehouse is triple layered with portcullis staggered at different heights. It does not look wealthy, it looks permanent.
Okay.
So you are kind of walking through what is known as the measured exchange. So this is the kind of main marketplace. You're seeing a lot of different kind of banks and different things that are kind of more so like the financial institutions as you're kind of making your way through towards the main roaring bazaar, which is kind of what it kind of opens up into a series of like stalls and parked carts and different The cobblestone is very well kept, but there are still, like, it's kind of imperfect on purpose to kind of give it that flavor and kind of show how old this place actually is. You can see where older cobblestone has been kind of isolated around newer cobblestone, as it looks like the place has expanded kind of over time. There's plenty of different stalls and things that you see as you pass through. In this kind of mass of people that this is a kind of a very dense populated kind of area. There's a lot of noise of trade and haggling and different wares that people are in. These look almost exotic. There's a lot of different things in this area that's like different tapestries and cloths and different like jewelry, goods, foods, different things that almost seems like this weird melting pot of trade. Amidst the dense kind of diverse population that you're walking through, you notice somebody bump into something off to the side, and a shattering of glass kind of draws your attention.
Okay.
You see somebody that looks very similar to you, which seems out of place, all things considered, because you are not a normal tiefling by any means. You are what is considered in this world to be an oni. The tieflings of the normal stature of like the curved horns or straight horns kind of just depends on the variant, and it's very similar, but there's very distinct kind of like features and traits that kind of differentiate you. So you seeing somebody that looks like you
And not being from where we are.
right is
Okay.
significantly out of place.
Would there be any kind of fear placed there as far as, like, what is she seeing? Like, can she recognize who it is?
You see a yellow-skinned, but it's almost kind of like almost the inverse of your like kind of skin colors. So it's yellow with blue horns, the same kind of blackened eyes, but you notice the garb that they're wearing has a very familiar symbol that you recognize from your past.
Okay. I'm going to follow them the
Okay.
best that I can without being seen. I'm pretty obvious as an Oni too then.
Yeah.
And if I feel like they're out of place, then I'm definitely out of place.
Okay.
Is there anyone taller than me that I can hide behind?
I would think, given this kind of, like I said, it's a very dense area, you can be able to kind of blend in. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Oh no.
First roll of the campaign, folks.
Yeah, wish me luck.
This is good, Juju. This is good, Juju. Just want to clarify. You're going to roll with the big boy.
Yeah. I have a +3. It's a 12.
12.
Okay.
Okay.
We're level 3. It's okay.
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
So I got a natural 1.
Oh!
So the perception, so this person does not see you, and this dice is banned.
No, it's not banned. Keep it out.
Give it another try.
It's still in the Call of Cthulhu mentality. It needs to get back
Give
to
it another
the
try.
reverse. So this person doesn't see you.
Okay.
They seem to be, they're not stopping at any stalls or shops. They're kind of walking through, almost seems like with a purpose. You notice that they are kind of heading in the direction to leave kind of what you can kind of see as this district, just kind of given normal like environmental tells of like what's changing within like the layout in the industry. They are moving towards what's known as the caravans ward. This is where you see a lot of different wagons and carts and things that are parked, whether they're being stationed to be unloaded or they're resupplying, things like that. There's a lot of different kind of industry and craftsmanship in this district as well. There's like a foundry. There's like a admin building that's like a registry. There are some places to stay. Even what is called the Axel Sanctum, which is kind of like a shop for different like caravans and things like that. It's kind of one of those like Zen and motorcycle maintenance kind of vibes where they like take their
shop.
take their maintenance of caravans pretty seriously. And so,
Like the apex of a wheel, I get it.
yeah. So as he passes, it's because this is a male individual. I don't know if I specified that before.
Oh, okay, that makes a difference.
So it is, as this person goes through, they're heading, they kind of almost like go through a series of carts kind of passing by, almost like they're weaving in between, almost on purpose. Give me another stealth check, please.
Okay. And as I'm following them, is there any kind of alleys that I could eventually pull them into if they don't see me?
Make a perception check first and then roll for stealth.
Side alleys, yeah, my both.
It's like you got 2. right
Perception first.
Yes.
I got 2 right here. I'm nervous. Perception's a 6, so
Perception's a 6.
I don't know.
You're not
Almost halfway
super
there.
familiar with this area, and since this looks more of like I guess like a land version of a shipping yard, if that makes sense, or like a harbor where there's like different caravans docked and things versus like being bodies of water. So this is very much more open of a space.
Okay. And then the stealth.
Go ahead and stealth.
It's an 8.
I rolled a 10, and that's not with using any modifiers. So of definitely. So you lose sight of this person.
Oh, okay.
You kind of are going through this thing, and then these caravans kind of pass by as they weaved kind of like quickly through. And as they pass you by, you stop for a moment and you don't see this person anymore. And then something draws your attention in this area. Somebody spilled over like a crate of like beer bottles, is what it looks like. And as you turn back, I need you to make make an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Oh, I see. It's strength first. Got it. I was like, athletics, not acrobatics. Screwed. No.
Start shaking and you're like, fuck that.
Okay. A dirty 20.
Nice. Very
wait,
nice.
Athletics? Sorry. It's +5, so 24.
24. Okay. Something catches like kind of almost like a gut feeling, and you kind of almost like kneel down as if you had dropped something, and you feel a breeze of a hand kind of going over the top of you. And as you look up, you see the person that you were following standing kind of like right in front of you.
Oh!
Not used to something being that close behind you, are you?
Did you hit your head? Are you okay?
I hit my hand.
Oh.
You see why I always hit that fucking lantern now? It's like right there.
Okay, so this
What are you
hand
gonna
just flew past me.
Okay.
Can I recognize them now that they're right in front of me?
I mean, yeah, I feel like you had already recognized them, but it's even more so now that they're in front of you.
Okay. I suppose, because we're out in the open so everyone can see us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
Your best.
I'm going to try to knock them onto the floor next to me
Okay.
with my stick.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's nice. I have to go on a different page for that.
Are you on the web browser?
No.
Get off of the app, bro. Use the web. Oh.
I am on the web browser. Okay. 19.
19. Okay, so that'll hit. So I'm not gonna make you roll for damage in this kind of this scenario.
Cool.
So your hit connects. What does that look like in this scenario?
Since she's already on the floor bending down, I want to say that she literally just swiped at the bottom of their ankles to get them to fall down.
Okay.
And then I would want to probably lean over to them and just right in the open.
That's what you say?
Yeah.
And he just kind of looks at you with us like kind of almost squinty-eyed look, and he doesn't respond, but you feel. What's your AC?
Oh no.
It keeps closing on me. 15.
Okay. You feel all of a sudden like an intense like pressure as he took his knees and like shot them into your gut. And you feel this like immense pressure of wind as this happens, and you get like tossed almost in the air, using the push mechanic that like monks have, where it like pushes you 15 feet. So it pushes you off of him and kind of back 15 feet. And what do you do?
Can I ride that away? Where is the horse?
Not close enough.
The horse is a paid actor.
Where's that horse? Okay. I think I will. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. How far away there? Can I run at them?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to move
Now,
it.
can I see any kind of pathway that's out of the public eye?
Give me another perception check, given that like because you're now you're kind of fighting this person essentially, so you're kind of sort of in initiative, but
Nah.
Oh,
nothing.
Dice
It's a
didn't
3.
work for you.
It did earlier. It gave me a 19.
Do you want to use my lucky dice?
So,
No.
guys, this dice knows what campaign we're playing because this one's the one that's rolling high this time.
Can you throw it away?
No.
Can I use it?
This is the dice that I made her, and I was like, it didn't roll well.
It rolled a 19 earlier.
Anyway,
So you, as you go to make like a kind of like movement to like run towards this person, he just full on charges at you. And
I don't want to fight.
and the he kind of charges at you, and then he tries to make another swipe at you, but it misses. So you kind of dodge because you rolled like a 5.
Nice.
As he kind of charges you, because he had pushed you kind of backwards, your back hit like the side of like a building, and to your left you see like a small alley.
Yay! I'm gonna pull them into there,
Okay.
and as I do, I'm gonna punch them in the face.
Okay. Roll for that attack.
Okay, I don't know what to roll for that. Just
It's
regular
an unarmed strike. It's there at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. So 13?
13.
No.
That doesn't hit. So it
I tried.
it misses, and you see as he kind of dodges out of the way, but then grabs you and then like pulls out a knife and holds it to your chin, and he says,
Whoa.
"Where's the manuscript?"
What manuscript?
Don't play coy. The one that you stole from the monastery before you burned it to the ground.
I'm intimidated.
whoa.
Just a clarification. Do I know anything about the manuscript at this moment?
You would have been knowledgeable about it. You would never have seen it or been access to it, given that like there are certain parameters around that kind of secrecy. But as your previous role, you would have been kind of known, like you would know about it, or have helped do things that would have added to it.
How do you know what's missing and not just somehow burned alive with the rest of your people?
Because you know as well as I do that fire doesn't affect it like anything else. To think that it would be burned in the fire is a foolish errand. Just the same as following me when I was actually following you.
The knife is still on my neck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you kill me, then you're not really going to get any answers that you're looking for.
But I'll still do half the job anyway.
But probably none of the pay.
The elders think differently.
The elders are dead.
That's what you think.
Can I knock the knife out of his hand
Yeah,
with
go
my
ahead.
quarterstaff? Okay. 23.
23. Okay. So you knock the knife out of your hand. You knock the knife out of his hand, and he drops it, but tries to gain his balance. But then he kind of like leans back, but then he kind of pushes you back against the wall. Because he rolled a 14, so he was able to like catch himself.
What do you want? What is there to gain for you right now? I don't kill people. I don't fight people. And I haven't seen you in so long. You haven't even crossed my mind. Why would you think that I have your ledger book thing?
I was just seeing if you knew anything about it. I know you don't have it. I actually know what it is. But your answer told me a lot. And I'm not surprised.
How do you know where it is?
We know everything we need to know. The way of the etheric is something you shouldn't have forgotten. Did you lose all of your training? Did you burn that with everything else?
Thankfully. What can I do to get you to tell me where the ledger is? Because sure, I said I don't kill people, but that doesn't mean I won't.
I've been trained plenty enough not to talk.
Feels like it's leaving one option, my friend.
I'd love to see you try.
I really don't want to.
You see in this moment with your passive that he is like reaching for something.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my thing. With my stick.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim for the throat. Because he said I'm pushed against the wall, so if I have it in my hand, I'm gonna aim for
Okay.
right in the...
Okay.
Okay, be nice to me, Tomoe dice. 21.
21.
I thought we weren't doing that
We're
anymore.
not doing that anymore.
You did it first!
You fucking did it first.
I repeated the roll.
You
First
said
of all,
it
I said
cadence.
21.
You said it cadence.
I didn't say it at all.
The timing was coincidental.
Because I was told we weren't doing it anymore.
What?
So I didn't do it.
I watched you do it.
No.
It was actually me. I turned and I did it.
I
And
think I went like nights.
Okay, so
Anyway.
I hit him with my stick.
Steak.
Oh. Okay.
Now, I am going to have you roll for damage this time.
Okay.
This person keeps dropping his glass.
I know. I don't know why it's in the...
This in the
Beer vendor is
ambient.
not having a
Audience,
good
yeah.
day.
It's 11. I got max damage.
Yeah, max damage.
Oh.
Okay, so max, like you rolled an 8.
No, it's 1d6 plus 5.
So you rolled a 6 plus 5. Okay, so you rolled max damage. Okay. You like take the staff, and as you do it with such a quickness, and you like all the muscles in your arm kind of tense up, almost like a muscle memory. And as you do, it connects, but in a sheer force, it connects far, and it goes straight through his throat. And you hear him like choking as he kind of like stumbles back, and like the stick is kind of like stuck in his throat as he kind of like drops to his knees.
Tomoe's gonna try to grab at him, and as she's trying to pull her stick out of his throat, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love this. Like, I don't even know my own strength vibe. It's great.
Should have specified non-lethal,
I mean,
bro.
yeah.
You didn't fucking say it.
Fucking rookie mistake.
We learned that during our remnants.
Oh,
Damn.
my ledger.
Does it
Fuck.
So at this point, like, there's like kind of like almost like blood kind of running down like the stick. Do you kind of pull it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Is there, after I pull it out, is there like 17?
Okay.
Is
yeah,
there is there like a note on his body? Is he dying?
Yeah, I would say so, man.
No,
First
he's fine. He just needs a Band-Aid.
Thrusted a quarterstaff through his windpipe, so he's suffocating slowly. There's no like insta death. He's like suffocating because he can't breathe.
I'm sorry. Where's the letter or something? Do you have?
And he tries to like, he's almost like frantically trying to reach for you in this like failed.
She's gonna try to close his eyes.
As he like his kind of lips begin to turn kind of like a light blue, he kind of like passes over on the stone. You can investigate if you want to see if there's anything
Yeah,
on
I'm
his
gonna-
personage.
I'm gonna see if there's anything on his personage. I killed someone. Tomoe, what the fuck? I do an investigation roll. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's baloney. 6.
Okay. With that, you don't really find anything too much, but this is pretty easy to. It's not like you're investigating on somebody who's actively alive, so it's probably an easier like
Pickpocket.
means to
Yeah.
search. So you look through and you find the only thing other than like different weapons and different like kind of just supplies. You find a kind of rolled up small like scroll, and it just has the picture of a painted fox mask and the name of the tavern in the Yosai Pass, which is, I don't know. Oh, I'm in the wrong tab. The Ledger's Rest.
Ooh, that's pretty. Okay.
And so
Did you say tavern and inn or just tavern?
it's just tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess I'll go there. Well, I'm just leaving a dead body there, I guess. I can just... Is there trash close by?
She's just out and bubbling. She's like,
To paint the scene, is this in like the middle of the street?
No,
No,
I
this is
took
like
to
in
an
an
alley.
alley.
Yeah, they
like
did
she
run
like
into
went
each
around
other.
the
But, like-
alley of like a building.
Next to a busy street?
Yes.
Relatively so, yeah. But this is like a shipping yard, so there's probably like crates of supplies and things that like,
But it's a matter of time before this body is found.
frame the guy that
Stuff
keeps
him in
dropping
a
his
box.
beer.
yeah. frame the klutzy guy.
Is there... there's like bins or trash. Is there trash bags or like something to cover him
Trash
up?
Is there any hefty bags around?
Lavender
The ones that
scented.
smell like
Lavender
cherry
scented
blossom.
reinforced.
Maybe some
give me
Febreze to cover up the smell.
give me a perception check.
Oh, I suck at those, Justin.
That's crazy. A martial class not being good at perceiving.
Damn.
That's
You're a
wisdom.
fucking monk. I was
That's
like,
wisdom. Perception is wisdom.
yeah.
Yeah, but your wisdom should be high.
It's 1. Like +1. 16.
16. You do like amidst like some of the crates of like things that are kind of in this like alleyway. You see a few barrels.
Okay, I'm gonna hide them behind the barrels.
You can check and see if they're like full of anything, or you can hide them behind it. It's up to
Yeah. Is there anything in it that I can?
you. One of them does seem to be empty.
What's in the other ones?
It is like fish barrels.
Pickles.
No,
I was trying to get you to say pickles
why?
because I like pickles.
Say it.
No, it's fish.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put them in the empty one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put the 2 fish ones in front of it, so maybe the stank
Okay.
stays concealed.
Okay. As you do that, you turn to kind of leave the alleyway, and we are going to cut away.
Yay.
Okay. In
Okay.
Leave
respectfully quiet.
Fair.
The Ledger's Rest sits where the main road widens just enough for wagons to pull aside without blocking traffic. The structure is long and low, built from stacked field stone on the ground level and thick timber framing above. The roof slopes steeply towards the rear to shed mountains runoff, its shingles weighted with iron strips to prevent seasonal winds from tearing them loose. A carved wooden sign hangs from the overhead beam depicting a closed book pierced by a quill. It is an approved symbol for the licensed rest house. The sign always sways slightly even when no wind is present due to vibration from passing wagons. The yard's packed with clay reinforced with crushed gravel so wagon wheels do not sink during the rain. Grooves carved into the ground form drainage channels that guide runoff into a narrow kind of trench along the road. There are iron hitch posts lining the perimeter, each marked with shallow cut notches indicating how many animals have been tied there over time. The tavern walls bear faint scratches at shoulder height, scars left by armor, crates, travelers brushing past for decades. Near the entrance, the stone has darkened prematurely from oil lamps being set down by arriving caravans at night. The sound outside never fully stops, even at quiet hours. Distant axle creaks and harness clinks drift through the past wind. Inside, the doorway lintel is deliberately low, forcing anyone entering to bow slightly, not as a ceremony, but as safety precautions so tall travelers don't strike their heads on the thick beams. A shallow tray of coarse sand sits just inside the door where guests scrape the mud from their boots. The sand is replaced nightly, sifted for dropped coins and contraband. The main hall room is rectangular and kind of oriented lengthwise along the road. Ceiling beams are blackened from years of smoke, but reinforced with iron brackets added later to support the weight of travelers occasionally sleeping in the rafters when the inn was full. Tables are arranged in long rows rather than clusters. This discourages territorial seating and encourages strangers to share space. Every table is bolted to the floor to prevent them from being overturned during disputes.
It's because of Roman. This is because of Roman flipping the table.
Lighting comes from suspended lantern cages filled with polished mica sheets rather than glass. Mica does not shatter when struck. It's a fun fact.
These guys must have had problems.
It's literally in the cavern or caravan district.
Yeah.
So like there's like a lot of people that travel through, especially given this place. But the smells in the area, smells of roasted stew, spilled ale, saddle leather, wood smoke, and wet wood. There's a lot of low-layered conversation, occasional dice clicks, chair legs scraping against the stone, and fire crackle. The off to one side is a small kind of like opening space for people to perform, and or kind of set up different shops or things. As the tavern would occasionally have entertainment and things come through as different travelers and stuff set. Set in this space currently, Allie G, would you describe your character, please?
Yes. So my character is she like in the scene? Am I off to the side? Am I on stage? Like where?
You're playing.
Okay, I'm playing.
I tried to do
you.
it quick enough to get, because the first song it was fiddles.
Oh
like,
no,
it
you're
was supposed
good.
to be.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was like not okay. So you would find Jett in her performance outfit.
Okay.
She has a kitsune mask, a fox mask. It has different slits. Instead of 2 eyes, it has 6 slits on her eyes. The rest of her body is basically covered in, she has almost like a performative kimono on, and she has black undergarments that are not exposing her skin. She has everything covered. She has on black gloves. She has on like a gaiter to cover her neck area. She has black leggings underneath, black boots, brown boots. And her kimono itself has different traces of dark reds. And as she plays her fiddle, she has a dark brown fiddle. It looks like it is pretty rough, pretty used, pretty broken in. Her mask glows a bit faintly, like the red of her mask glows faintly as she performs. And as she's going across the stage, she's not just like sitting and playing, she is moving swiftly, almost in like a dance. And there are little ribbons trailing off of her kimono that are flowing as she moves in a dance-like fashion.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
So, you play for a bit. I would like for you to give me a performance check to see if you earn any coin through this.
Mm-hmm. That is an 18.
An 18. Let's do math. You earn 18 gold and 2 silver.
All right. Oh, you didn't.
I knew it was a matter of time before you were going to switch back to your regular.
It's like, is she going home because of the 18? Like, what's happening?
She's like, I gotta go, guys.
I gotta go, guys. Okay. So, different people are kind of like tossing coins and stuff, kind of at like the thing. And as you finish playing, you would scoop them up kind of from the tavern floor. And what do you do from there?
Yes. I'd also like to add that throughout, it's not very often, but there are moments where she does like sing as a part of the performance, but it's almost like in a seductive sense, like the mysterious kind of like an enigmatic kind of performance going on. As she scoops up her coins, there's not a backstage area, is there?
No, there's not even in this place. There's not even like a formal stage area. This is just kind of like an open space that they've, because of how many people travel through this place, that they would have traveling performers, much like yourselves, a lot that they would kind of allow to play and earn coin, to bring in business, things like that.
All right. Yeah, she would scoop up her coins and place them into her backpack on her side, her little satchel, and then she would make her way over to a bathroom, I suppose.
Okay.
And then she would look at herself in the mirror and make sure there's no one else in here. Is there anyone in here at this point? Or do they have like individual stalls? Like what's the...
Give me a perception check.
Okay. A 7.
Dude, we are all not great at perception.
Oh, I accidentally rolled something. Ignore that acrobatics check.
From what you can tell, I mean, this is a pretty open space. It's kind of like, depending on the bathroom that you went into, there are specific, like, kind of, what's it called? Like, lavatories and things like that, like, latrines. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay. If there's like a closed one,
yeah.
She would go into there and
Okay.
she would carefully like raise her head and lift up her mask and then take out like a cloth and start to wipe the sweat off of her face. As she lifts the mask, some like black hair like trickles out from the sides, and she has green eyes, which you probably wouldn't have been able to see through the mask because of the filters of the red on the eyes. She pats down her face, and then after that, she replaces the mask back onto her face, pops her hood. She changes into her more casual wear. Basically a black cloak, again covering everything, different folds overlapping, and as she removes her kimono, you see another mask attached to her belt. It is a mask in the form of a deer head with the antlers kind of peeking out from under the cloak. And then she makes her way out into the tavern once more.
Okay. What do you do from there?
I I guess I feel like I would just like listen to see if there's anything I can pick up on like passerby saying anything of like, is there any, I guess she's like looking for jobs.
Okay. Would you kind of sit at one of the main tables in the main room, or would you go up to the bar? There's like booths kind of lining along like the rear wall, and then there's even like an upper loft that kind of has like some like sleeping places for like, again, like for extra space if they needed it. But so it's kind of like a storage / area.
She's gonna go up to the bar and she's actually gonna pull like a flask from her bag. Refill, please.
And you see like a furbolg, like a tall furbolg, kind of towering, even like slouched, moss kind of toned gray skin, dark and tied thick back at the nape, soft eyes, soft brown eyes, but kind of very much like keeping hands like kind of moving down the bar. She says, "Coming right up," and she grabs the mug and kind of goes over into like a barrel and like hits one of the taps and fills it up, and then kind of like slides it down the bar.
And she noticeably doesn't take a drink of it. She puts it right back in her backpack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks so confused. She's like, what the fuck?
So you are listening through the area.
Yes, trying to see if, like, maybe the bartender, like, if they're talking with any patrons, trying to figure out if there's anything that I could maybe make some more money on the side, if there's anything going on in there.
Okay. Give me another perception check.
We're level 3.
What can I say?
That doesn't mean anything. Just because you're level 3 doesn't change your perception modifier.
Yeah, it does. Your proficiency goes up when you level up. But I'm not proficient in perception, so...
Nope.
But I'm a bard, so I'm half proficient.
A lot of what you're hearing around is like different, I guess like caravan workers and wagon keepers and different things, kind of just like talking about like different shipments that they've helped work on, things that are coming in, things that are going out, just kind of comings and goings of the day. Just seems like normal, just kind of after work chatter. That's about it. Nothing crazy.
Gotcha. Okay. I will get up from the bar then, and I will make my way outside, wiping my shoes on the sand as I pass through.
Okay.
I'm going to go smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
Pause.
This isn't Eliana, bro.
Yeah, it's connecting now.
It's like she like pops her mask up enough, not so you can see under it because the gator's in there, but like to get it through, yeah.
So you step outside and you light up like a cigarette, and as you do, there is where do you go? Do you kind of just like stay close to the doorway, or you kind of move off to the side?
Yeah, I'd say I'd stay pretty close to the doorway, kick my leg up, just...
Okay.
Yep.
Normal people coming in and out of the tavern, nothing crazy. But then there's people leaving, and two bird folk that you didn't necessarily see before.
Because my 8 perception.
Your 8 perception. One of them resembles that of a like kind of sparrow. The other one resembles kind of like a hawk. And they look a little rough and tumble, maybe because they were like drinking, things like that. But you notice that they seem to be a little like their behavior isn't normal to like what drunk people seemed like. There's a difference in their behavior. As they kind of walk out the door, they look over at you, and you can see in their eyes, their like the bird eyes, the what would kind of be in the coloring of the eye, there are these faint like black lines.
Ooh.
And you they kind of stop as they look at you, and you see that one of them kind of like almost like sniffs the air, and the hawk kind of like whispers something to the sparrow, and then looks back over and says, "Something's not right about you."
Directly to...
Yeah.
How close are they to me?
If you're near the doorway, they're
Yeah.
probably like within 5 feet.
She takes her cigarette, throws it on the ground, stomps it out, makes sure it's not lit anymore. You could say I'm quite a performer, yeah. Never
No.
seen anything like me before.
No, I've seen humans plenty before, but something smells different. And you can see that they're kind of almost exhibiting this sort of, I don't want to say it's exactly like strung out, right? But it's something where you sense a behavior that... Give me a history check.
Like agitation almost. 4.
4.
No.
It seems familiar, but maybe not
Can't
necessarily
figure it out why.
what you're familiar with.
Okay.
But some of the signs are pretty obvious.
The veins in the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is something kind of at the creeping at the back of your neck, like the hair standing up, sort of, as you feel a sense of fear creep in. And the hawk says, and he kind of like reaches out to like grab like the cloak on your shoulder. And he says, "No, I've smelled your kind before." And
I'm going to interrupt him.
yeah,
And I would like to... I tap the neck of my fiddle on my back, and suddenly the runes on my mask surge, and I am going to cast Pacify Person.
okay.
You attempt to pacify a humanoid you can see within range. They must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails the save, it is pacified by you until the spell ends. It lasts up to a minute.
Okay.
It's a 14.
14. Okay. That's a 7. So you pacify the hawk
Yes, the one who's grabbing me.
grabbing you.
A pacified creature, they don't have to be an enemy, can't attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deal damage to another creature. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself at a success. But in this one moment where they're pacified, I'm going to try and rip away and start sprinting in the opposite direction.
Okay. What does the pacification look like? So what happens to the person that you cast this on?
I feel like their expression almost becomes like muted, like monotone. Any aggression kind of like, it's almost like a switch that has been flipped off.
Okay. The hawk kind of has this like almost like shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
And the sparrow says, "Oi, what did you do there?" And he
I'm gone.
okay. As you turn to run,
Oh no.
give me another perception check.
Okay. Perception is not going well for me. It's a 6.
6.
I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 4.
Okay. I need you to make
Okay.
I guess a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Fuck, dude, this is like my 4th 3. That's gonna be a 7.
We're still on the Call of Cthulhu.
God
We're trying to get
damn
low
it.
and rolls. So you turn to run.
Shit.
And as you do, it feels like you ran into like a brick wall. As you run into Tomoe. And you see that like there's like a sparrow bird person like chasing her down the road.
There you are. I've literally been looking for you.
What do you?
Because you see the mask and you recognize like that from the note.
And I don't recognize her at all.
No, you have no idea who this.
Get out of my way!
Fuck did I do?
You want to deal with these guys?
And the sparrow catches up to you.
Aw, man.
And he puts his like he kind of like goes to like grab your shoulder.
Can I stop it?
Yeah.
With
What do
my
you want
staff? I'd like to knock his hand down.
to do? Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Is the other guy still?
Yeah, I mean, he's fucking,
cool.
he's zonked.
Yeah.
This is all within a matter of like a few seconds. I
Yeah.
feel like you would have ran
Okay,
a few feet away before like hitting Tomoe.
Okay, 19 plus 7.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's
26.
26. So you like tap his hand away. What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna draw my sword at my rapier at this point.
Hey, it's a bar. What are you doing?
You guys are in the street right now.
It's a street outside of a bar.
They're not in their right heads. Say we get out of here. I'm gonna start running.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any emotional connection to you. Fucking bye.
Yeah, for real.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I can't lose that one, so I guess try to trip the other one so I can catch up without the bird seeing where we're going.
So the other one's pacified. So
No,
there's
the-
only one.
The sparrow. That's
The
with us?
sparrow.
Yeah. So I would like to make it to where the sparrow couldn't see us as I run
So
after
almost
Jett.
kind of like
So
take out his legs to knock him
Yeah.
back. Okay. Give me. Yeah, give me another attack. Roll for another attack.
okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be as lucky this third time in a row. I'm scared.
Sweep the leg.
16 plus 7. 23.
23. And so you.
16 plus 7
Yeah, it's 23.
or 22. 22.
23. 7 plus 6 is 13.
Yes.
Yep.
You were telling me no. I got confused.
So then you kind of like twirl the staff really quickly and then sweep it to the side and it knocks, like almost like kicks underneath their ankle and it knocks them backwards so they fall on their back. As the hawk person kind of runs over to like get their friend up and you take off following Jett. Okay. Where do the two of you run to?
I'm following wherever Jett's going.
I'm gonna make my way into like an alleyway hidden, making sure there's no one there.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll for stealth and you roll for perception to see if you lose or don't.
I can't roll above it fucking 10, bro. That's 10.
Okay.
Thank God.
I'm not necessarily trying to lose you though. So
17 plus 1, so 18.
18. So she's able to keep up with you and kind of follow to where you're going as you kind of like head down some back alleys and you're kind of weaving through different buildings and things kind of in the same kind of caravan district. Where are you heading?
Keep
Where are you
going. They're just knocked down.
as you come across her, I feel like in the moment, like as you turn into the alleyway, you see her lift her mask and you see
gator?
her pale, like some of her pale skin, and she swaps it out with her other mask.
Okay. The deer mask.
The deer mask. So you see her mount her deer mask. And I am going to use the ability, I'm going to use a bardic inspiration to
Okay.
use alter self with that mask. And I'm going to transform into a different appearance to
Okay.
try and disguise myself from these birds.
Okay.
What do I want to be?
A turtle. A pickle.
I am a turtle now. Can I turn into one of... How many like bird folk have I seen around here?
There would be a decent like amalgamation.
I'm just going to change into a different like bird folk that I've seen.
Okay.
But you would have seen that transformation
You would have
as
seen
I'm
that
rounding
and so
the corner.
because you guys you're keeping up with her And so you would have seen this transformation.
I'm slow clapping.
We don't have time for that and keep running.
What if they're not even chasing us?
They're always chasing. They're always chasing. You gotta get them off your tail.
I'm gonna keep following.
Okay.
I'm fucking booking it as far away from where this tavern was as possible.
Okay. I would think that you would end up back in. You would kind of make it to the. The kind of like the bazaar districts. Let me see which one. You probably make it to the measured exchange, the Roaring Bazaar. Sorry, where all like the kind of stalls in market is. It's very easy to lose people given how much people are in this space. So.
All right, and then I'm going to just kind of try and blend in and look like I'm shopping.
Okay.
Go under the radar.
Okay.
Shopping.
She isn't making eye contact with you, and when she changes into her birdfolk form, her mask does disappear, almost into her.
Oh.
Yeah. Because with this specific one, it changes into the equipment and everything of the person, so it doesn't look like she's wearing a mask.
Cool.
Just looks like a regular birdfolk.
Holy. I'm glad that you were dressed as a dog?
Excuse me?
Fox.
There you go.
Okay. Some dogs look like foxes, to be fair.
What do you want?
I don't know. Apparently you have a book that I need.
You gotta be more specific.
Oh! Are you like a thief? Are you really looking at me that way?
You want me to...
Yeah, just tell me.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
And you can roll for deception or persuasion.
It's already
you don't
a
have to say
19.
which.
Because part of me also feels like I've maybe laundered a few books in my time too, but...
You said a perception?
I think I rolled this
No,
one.
yours is insight.
Insight.
You said deception.
Not
Yours is deception or persuasion. You don't have to say which. You just have to tell me the number.
That is a 17. You said dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Okay. So she's able to kind of perceive kind of either way, to know that, she's playing dumb.
You don't have to be truthful. I get it. But I did try to get killed today, so I'm just wondering.
You tried to get killed?
That's a good point.
That's not a great approach.
Okay, but listen to me. If you were just attempted to be murdered, then obviously you're going to be a little confused as well. And the fact that I found a note with a picture of you in it in this murderer's body lets me know that either you're in trouble with really bad people, or you can help me find that book and I can get you out of trouble.
I'm going to need something a little more specific in return.
I'm going to need both of you to roll a history.
Yeah.
My luck is out.
Dirty 20?
6.
Dirty 20. You know that there's probably a book that
I would recognize a specific one.
So-
She's...
since you got the dirty 20, would recognize people that look like her.
Okay. Gotcha.
Giving you the
Okay.
Kind of tying it to you, kind of giving you the hint of knowing what she's talking about. You have no idea what it looks like, so you can't describe it whatsoever with the 6. So you're kind of talking about it's a fancy book, things like that.
Fancy book, monastery, cold weather, a mountain. Any clues, please. I'm exhausted.
I don't give things for free. You got
Then
any
what
money?
do you want in return? Money, no, but I could get you money. Like I said, the people that are looking for you through this book are...
Looking for me.
Yes, there was a picture drawn of you on this person's body.
All right.
Did you show her the note?
Yeah!
Okay.
See?
Give me a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Anything involving wisdom is probably not.
Four.
It's so crazy.
We're rolling so bad.
My attacks are good.
Yeah.
Four.
I know your attacks have like been on point, but anything.
In you could get me, you say.
Jeez.
It's the sparrows. They're looking
going
for
crazy.
me. They're destroying
So
everything.
somebody just got into a big fight. I don't know.
I could, if you were willing to maybe take me to this book's location. Look, I can explain how. These people are bad, so I wouldn't mind if you took the money that we got from killing a few of them on the way. They are hunting me, so I imagine they're going to find us. And if they're hunting you, then maybe it wouldn't hurt to have some backup.
It's fair. Yeah, depending on how much they have. I mean, seems it's a bit of a hike. So,
Hike. Where did you take it?
the bridge.
You refer it as the bridged city.
Yeah. Bridge City.
And she has no idea what that means.
No clue where that is.
Great.
Okay. So we are going to cut away from that.
I
saw you shaking.
Introducing characters is so scary.
Scary.
Especially when you don't have their description written down. And you're just like, I'm just fucking doing it.
So we shift to another perspective in the Yosai Pass.
Oh,
I'm going to turn this thing down a little bit.
we're all here.
So the gates of the Yosai Pass are a kind of a different breed when it comes to like entering different places. There is kind of almost like locks in a canal. And there is different stages that people have to go through as far as being let in to the Yosai Pass. There's like a sequence of controlled like choke chambers essentially. So essentially it's like when you get close to this gate, you see that the kind of road improves all of a sudden. Like there's very much a clear from a forest path to a paved path. There's low stone posts kind of appear every 20 paces, each etched with like weight symbols and trade runes. They're measure for different caravans, for tax estimations, things like that. Standing in a line of people to get into the Yosai Pass. Would you please describe Eldred for me, please?
Okay, so Eldred is kind of an amalgamation of a lot of different things. She is a humanoid. She has like gray-blue skin, notably with white vitiligo all over her body. She has half blue-gray hair and half white hair with a little bit of orange stranded through there. She has the look of an earth genasi as far as her build and as far as her facial features, but her ears are that of a water genasi. She wears a lot of tight-fitting clothing, anything that's not easy to grab. Her hair is very tightly braided, and she has very bright orange eyes. Yeah.
Okay. Most of the steps that go into getting into this gate are based around like different caravans and wagons. So there's a separate kind of line for just people kind of passing through. In this, there is guards that are kind of talking to different people as they go through. So you're standing behind a few people, and there's people like in these like upper kind of towers that are kind of like surveying down in this kind of angled area where it's very much like this is like a very, people don't get let into this place unless like there's a very significant like percentage differences of like people that are let in versus people that are smugglers that get caught, things like that. So you would go through to this kind of interview process where these sets of guards are kind of asking questions about, and you can kind of overhear it from the distance that you're in. Some of them are talking about the weather, the road conditions, tavern names, nearby villages, things like that. So you kind of are called next in the line, and you are asked. So he says, "Oh, next one, please." And you step forward, and he says, "Was the southern ridge still fogged at dawn?"
Pardon?
Was the southern ridge still fogged at dawn?
Oh, back that way.
Yeah, that would be the direction that he's talking about.
As far as I know. I don't know, I caught a ride here, so I was probably still sleeping, but it was pretty overcast, I suppose.
Did you pass the twin statues on your way?
The twin statues. Yes.
He raises an eyebrow. Did you stop near the village with the red shrine?
Who's asking?
I mean, if you want into the Yosai Pass, you have to answer these questions. We don't just let anybody in.
Yes. I'm just here to see the market.
And he, give me a deception check.
17.
17. He rolled an 8. So, he's kind of like very much like kind of watching your body language as you're kind of delivering these answers. And he kind of like looks and he says, are you bringing any goods for trade?
No. Search me if you have to.
And he looks over at one of the other guards, and the guard's kind of like gesturing towards like the long line of people. Like there's this like, because again, the Yosai Pass is a choke point, so like people can't get to the other side of the continent unless going through here. So there would be a lot of people in line. He says, all right, you're good to go. And then as you pass by him, give me a perception check, please.
13.
13. You see, kind of as you pass by him, he gives a signal to one of the other guards as you pass through.
Do I know what this signal means?
Not necessarily, but you see who he's signaling towards. They're writing something down on a piece of paper, or well, like on like a pad of parchment.
Are they on the entering side of the gate, or are they with like inside of the gate?
They're with like the group of guards that are on like in the like kind of interview area that you're in before you kind of reach the final gate, which is kind of ahead of you.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay. You are kind of you go to the next area, and there's a lot of people waiting in this kind of spot to be let in through the next gate. There is kind of, it's like a tall and wide gate. There's a lot of kind of almost like metal and iron kind of restricting kind of this like doorway. Then you hear kind of like a guard yelling for another one as the doors kind of like swing open. And like there's like just past the door, there's a level of spikes that kind of retract into the ground as some caravans as well as a group of people are like let in. So you are let into the Yosai Passway. Again, the same scene of just filled with people. There's the different districts that you kind of walk through as you come through. And you make your way through to the Raging Bazaar, which is like the market district of the place. And you look around. Give me another perception check, please.
17.
17. You see off to one side, kind of standing above some of the other kind of shorter folk in the area, you see a blue-skinned individual kind of rapidly following somebody that looks similar to her. That is a yellow-skinned individual.
Oh, we're going back in time.
I'm going to follow and keep to the shadows.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
You're good at those.
16.
Nice. Okay.
That's that +8 coming in clutch.
So you keep a good distance. The blue individual seems to be focused on something else, so they're not even really kind of looking back towards like the behind them. And you see as they enter the caravan district or the caravans ward, and there is kind of a large kind of train of caravans that kind of are coming from the gate, kind of where you were, that start to kind of pass by her, and the yellow individual, the man that she's following, like weaves into the caravans, and then you see kind of this altercation kind of happen in the middle of the street, and them kind of run into an alley kind of behind one of the kind of unloading buildings.
I'm going to follow.
Okay.
And on my way there, I'm going to bump into a beer salesman and make him drop all his shit
It explains the glass.
to distract anyone else who might have seen the altercation, because it was not obvious.
Okay.
And I'm going to hide and kind of watch what happens.
I'm going to have you give me a sleight of hand. Give me a sleight of hand.
What is that? 18 plus 8, 26.
Damn, nice. So like you like almost like kick a board or like grab a piece of wood that's holding up like a ramp that's coming from one of the caravans, and as you do, these like 3 or 4 crates of beer bottles slide down and shatter a bunch of them, and a bunch of people like start scrambling to kind of run and fix the situation. There are some kind of not so savory people that'll probably come and try to run and like swipe a few beer bottles, but then as you do this, you're kind of following towards, kind of keeping your distance, but not long after, you see only one person leave the alley.
I'm going to...
A little frantically, I will say that.
I'm going to take note of where she's going.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go into the alley and try to find the other person.
Okay.
Just assume it's the girl. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the girl that had left the alley. Mm-hmm. You see as you kind of like first kind of come around the corner and take a few, like go in a few feet, you see a small like blood like spatter on the ground, and a small trail that leads to a group of like 3 or 4 barrels, not far from there.
I'm gonna search the barrels, man.
Okay. You find a few barrels of fish, but then you open one of the barrels and you see the yellow person the man that she was following is kind of almost like snapped in half and stuffed in the barrel. Very like grim fashion.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Search the body. Well, she only got a 6. Maybe you'll.
Sorry,
I'm not there.
I'm gonna take my my little gyroscope out and see if this was supposed to happen or not.
Okay.
I guess I'll ask, like, was this supposed to happen?
It was not.
My day keeps getting more interesting, doesn't it? I'm gonna take some fish out of one of the other barrels and put it on top of the body so it's not so easy.
You don't search the body?
DM, why did you say yeah, I'll
I'm
search
just
the
asking
body.
if for
Yeah.
clarification.
I'll search it for any...
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There's not much other than normal supplies and some weapons, but in kind of tucked inside like a journal between a few pages is it's like a tattered version of a business card that says Moonsight Teas and Tomes.
Okay, I'll pocket it.
Okay. So then do you go in the direction that she went?
I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. You follow her a little bit more, and you see that she runs into another individual. There's a couple of bird folk. There's like an altercation outside of the Ledger's Rest Tavern. That there is like two bird folk that seem to be kind of like trying to get their balance and pick up one of them. As she kind of darts off with a like fox masked individual.
Gonna keep following, still,
Okay.
but stick to the shadows. Try not to be seen.
Give me one more stealth check.
Fail.
Damn. You sent the juju.
That's a nat 1, baby.
Hey, yo, what's up? Can't follow us, bitch.
So the bird folk see you kind of run after, or kind of almost like follow the two of them in the direction. And give me a perception check. 6. I rolled a 17. You do not see them following you.
All right.
Okay. So you follow them to the kind of back to the main kind of merchants area, and yeah.
Did she see me transform? Like, has she seen my other form?
Not with that number.
Okay.
She didn't see them following
you
her.
see
She
her-
didn't see the.
But you're still recognizable.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Okay.
It would have been like, for timeline wise, right? You two would have ran into the alley.
Yeah.
Eldred would have kept to the shadows. That transformation would have happened, and you would have kept moving.
Yeah.
By the time she came around the corner to see like the back of you, kind of going in the distance. So like, there's a distance enough where, time-wise, there's things happening that other people are not aware of. Which is the same reason why, like, even on any of your guys' perceptions, you wouldn't have seen somebody behind you, because there's enough of a distance where things are timing-wise. So you follow them. They seem to be going through the shops now. The woman is with a different bird person, and so you kind of following them. You see the bird. Let me see something. Okay.
Bird.
The bird folks that are following you, you see all of a sudden you see the hawk and the sparrow person run past you. And they are starting to run towards the blue woman that you're following.
As they run past me, I would like to cast Create or Destroy Water
Okay.
and try and make them slip in like
Okay.
a big ass puddle.
Okay.
Eat shit.
Eat shit.
Do they need to make a save on that?
You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open. Oh, it's in an open container. Never mind.
Oh, I mean, you can put it in like a water skin and then.
Oh, I thought it said, does it say or in an open container?
No.
Oh, okay, well. Damn.
Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube.
You can do that.
Okay, okay.
It's gonna make quite the spectacle, but yeah.
Wait, I take it back. I take it back.
You can take it back. You can try something else.
I need.
Please hold.
I wanna. Is there anything around me similar to the beer cart that
I would, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. There's carts, vendors. There's different It's almost like when you're walking through the Ren Fair, you know how there's like different tents like pretty close by.
Yeah.
Imagine this like times like 1,000.
Okay, in that case. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to try to very secretly cast Produce Flame
Okay.
and toss it at one of the carts in between them and Tomoe.
Okay. So you successfully kind of do one of these, and one of the kind of vendor kind of things ignites, like all the cloth on it kind of starts to catch on fire. Oh, no. And a bunch of people start running towards it, and it does create a mass enough where they are stopped briefly. I will need the two of you to give me a perception check.
Fuck. We're bad at these. Our entire table, apparently. You haven't rolled a perception check yet, but I think we're all terrible at them.
At least I ain't done shit.
She's like, I'm just patiently waiting my turn.
17. Hooray.
18.
Oh.
Okay, so the two of you see this commotion, and it causes the flames and everything, people screaming and freaking out, causes you to look over, and you see the two bird folk kind of that you were running away from.
I hate fire, man.
We need to go.
Okay, so the two of them kind of dart off, and they are kind of unaffected. The flames on the vendors thing, as they're trying to push through these people, one of them gets some on their feathers, and they end up having to deal with that. So they are able to get away from the bird people, and you are able to keep your distance as you tail them further.
All right.
Okay. So now the three of you, you're tailing them, but you two have a sense of direction, and you make your way back to the caravan ward to charter travel. Mm-hmm. You would charter the same travel but just in a different kind of caravan or something separately. Give me a persuasion check. You can either do persuasion or deception. So you can roll and you can decide which modifier you want to add. Unless they're the same, then it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But persuasion or deception to kind of determine how you garner passage.
Okay. I'm going to do Deception.
Okay.
You don't have to tell us.
That's all right. That's a 24.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So you are able to lie your way as a kind of traveling merchant and explaining that you are trying to kind of stick with this other caravan, but there's no more room. So you kind of deceive these people to kind of stay close, and or to follow that caravan. It's very much like if you jump in a taxi, follow that car, and then they're just following. So you are able to deceive them enough to keep hey, we're going the same direction, or I need to go this direction, but I can't fit. So can I ride with you guys? And then you're able to kind of garner passage with them. So we are going to then jump to the present.
Oh.
Now, 2 weeks later, we find ourselves in Hashizoku, the bridged city. Pull it up here.
I would ask if either of us would have noticed her trailing for the whole period, but our perception checks have been shit, so I'm just gonna say
Probably
no.
No. It's something where, as you guys would have stopped for the 2 weeks and stuff, different caravan would have stopped. and I would think that you would have done your like just tried to blend in with like the travelers, and they would be separate kind of like campfires, things like that. So the Hashizoku is not merely built on a bridge, it is the bridge. The structure predates the current kingdom and is believed to have been constructed by an ancient empire of master engineers whose names are lost but whose craftsmanship still humbles modern masons. The kingdom settled at one end generations later, and commerce naturally gathered along the span until the bridge itself became a city. We do jump to a temple of sorts, as a kind of almost like a funeral procession would be getting out. Describe for me your character, please.
Yeah. So we have Adalina Moonsight. She is a early mid-20s owlin, light barn owl. In this moment, she's in an all-black cloak. And the most like notable thing about her, I think, would probably be her eyes, as her pupils are the colors of a sunset. Not any one color, but that gradient. And we are at the service of her grandmother. Been sitting here for 2 hours, and my voice is like, I don't know what English is. And for anyone looking closely, you'll see that in her hand, she has a little paper, black and white, just cat. And she just kind of, it's just kind of holding on to.
How would your grandmother have been laid to rest? Like, what would that have looked like? Would that be like a normal, like a traditional funeral, or would there have been some type of different like ceremony based on?
I think it would have
tradition?
been like a pretty standard like funeral, but it would be a very large funeral, like tons of people.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for Adalina, she's uncomfortable, like very socially awkward. She like a bunch of people coming up to her, telling her that they remember what she looked like when she was little, and she's grown up so much. She doesn't know who any of these people are. She also has like the social skills of probably like a sheltered 12-year-old. So she doesn't know how to respond to anyone. She does have her friend. Oh, I'm not scrolling through a document at all. Her friend, Vinier, he's a halfling male, and she's kind of like not hiding behind because she's taller than him, but definitely he's running block a little bit, like socially, for her.
Okay. The procession kind of is letting out, and people are kind of passing by, and kind of it's like one of those like I guess like the like when people are like kind of shaking hands and like kind of going down like that line. After a while,
she has no other family there, by the way.
She's the only one there with him and with Veneer. And so after this kind of ends, you kind of what do you do as this kind of ceremony ends? The people are kind of going back out into the city.
She's gonna go back to the family tea and bookshop.
Okay.
Because she lives there now, upstairs. So
the city itself is a massive. So essentially, depending on where in the city this temple would kind of be, there would be a few districts that I would think that you need to kind of get through. As the bookshop itself resides in the... I think it's this one. This place is freaking massive, so give me a second.
And since she has her cat construct out,
Construct.
she's gonna do that's
Okay.
that's
origami,
what
yeah.
she is. She's gonna do her best to get back to the bookshop, like unseen, because people know who she is, and she doesn't want to. Oh, we're sorry. She just wants to get.
So this is in the Greenbank district. So you'd kind of have to pass through Spire Ward, Middlespan, and Pilgrim Row as you kind of make your way there. The streets themselves have a few kind of different, like, this is where the shop is situated is kind of near like a tea shop, some gardens, like a conservatory. So this is kind of set off more in the kind of apothecary-esque kind of district. Hence the name Greenbank. As you approach Moonsight Teas and Tomes, which is kind of on the sign, it's a tall, kind of slender building that looks like it was designed to be seen at night. Its stone is pale blue-gray, almost the color of early moonlight, and the facade is carved with the subtle crescent motifs that are only obvious when light hits an angle. Narrow arched windows glow warmly even in daylight because the interior lighting is intentionally like an amber soft, kind of designed to make pages easier to read easier on the eyes. The signboard is an obsidian plaque kind of etched with silver lettering that catches the light like a thin line of starlight. Above the door hangs a wind chime of delicate glass feathers that sings when the patron enters, so it kind of makes like a little chime. The notes are low, soothing, never sharp, but the doorway itself is slightly recessed, forming a small kind of quiet pocket before you step inside the building. Kind of almost offers you like a breath before you kind of go inside. There's a small chalkboard that kind of stands outside with kind of different featured tea and different things that would be on it, but I would think they would be kind of folded up for now. So it's kind of almost like off to the side of the doorway where it usually kind of gets stood out in front.
I think you'd also see on the inside of the windows, you'd just see like peace lilies, so many peace lilies, and just like arrangements that have just been sent.
As you enter, the first thing you notice is a familiar smell for you, of course, but the smell of jasmine, kind of toasted rice, tea, paper, and a hint of cedar. The entry space is what would be considered a book grove. Shelves curving kind of gently along the walls like wings folded inward. They're not necessarily straight lines, they kind of arc, encouraging the slow browsing instead of like efficient shopping, to give you kind of more of an experience. The layout from front to back is there's a threshold nook. Inconsistency in music. There's a threshold nook. There's like a small mat area for like wiping boots and hanging cloaks. There's the mood shelves that are books kind of sorted by tone rather than genre. The reading circle that is like a center lounge with kind of low cushions and carved desks shaped like open books. Small sand timers like sit on each desk so patrons can reserve quiet time politely. There's a tea bar, kind of rear counter made with like a single slab of wood. It's warm to the touch from a subtle hearthstone that kind of sits underneath. There are glass jars of leaves and flowers that line the wall behind, labeled with neat script. The preparation alcove, which is a half hidden behind a screen, but has kettles, strainers, mortar and pestle for herbs, and a small sink with kind of like almost like an enchanted barrel of water that kind of warms itself as it comes out. And then there is a spiral staircase that kind of goes upwards to the upper levels.
Is there space between the spiral if a bird should wish to just ascend?
Like to fly?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would think like there's like I almost think the spiral staircase would
take stairs.
Ascend.
There's no stairs. You just fly through a hole in the ceiling.
She injures her wing and she can't get upstairs to her bedroom.
There's like I think the spiral staircase would be set in a way where the spiraling, like the circle that would be in the center, would be wide enough that like that would be an alternative way I would think to get up, because it's like it's not like doesn't spiral into like a small square hole where like the opening would be the upper floor. There's like that open kind of like balcony-esque around the stairs. So do you come in and go upstairs?
Yeah, just to change.
Okay. As you get to the top, there's like this balcony kind of loft that overlooks the shop, but there's like kind of closed off. It's almost like windows that you can kind of draw curtains in different like shades to close as you go to sleep. Lined with kind of private study cubbies. Each cubby has a curtain, reading lamp, or there's some study cubbies for you. There's like you can hook to hang your bag. And then there's a tiny star window bay that's like not like an observatory, but it's a seated alcove with kind of a window angled upward. It's where you can go to read under like the moonlight and where you can kind of just sit and enjoy the stars, things like that. So you would go in, you would change.
I think the cubbies too, because she like tutors like local kids.
Yeah,
So it's
I like that.
Area kind of away from the bedroom that, Yeah, then she just puts on her like traditional. She's got like a dark teal cloak that's got like a gold like detailing on like the flap and big hood and yeah.
Okay. So what would you do kind of with your day now? Because I would say that, and I kind of pictured this as was preparing this kind of moment for that as you were leaving, there would be kind of like a sunset as you like the sun setting as you're leaving the kind of funeral. So you're kind of
So it's nighttime.
getting to see. I would say it's getting close to it. Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna give herself a moment, and then she's gonna put on a smile, and she's gonna go downstairs, and she's gonna open for a few hours.
Okay. So you open the shop. There is kind of like a few people kind of trickling in. It's getting kind of closer to the evening, so there wouldn't be as much. But there's folks that like they would prefer like a cup of tea versus like going to the tavern or grabbing some like night coffee or things like that. So you would have probably some regulars as well as some passersby. That of course the city itself is large, so there are people that go through the city to get to to the land of the tall trees continent. So there's tourists and things that come through every once in a while too. But after a short bit, you
Don't run
that's
from
one.
me.
There's one cat.
Who was that?
And it was little Allie.
I need to put a mirror somewhere so I can see who it is.
Yeah, I got to pet her.
So not long after you're kind of open, this is kind of getting towards kind of, I would say like 7:30, 8 o'clock ish.
Know what time of year is it? Sorry.
This is winter, so it's
Winter,
kind
okay.
of like
Good
the
to know.
equivalent of January. So this is, you had been embarking from the Yosai Pass, the three of you, essentially kind of towards the end of the equivalent of December. So that would be, it's now Pruina. December is the name of it is.
It's not January.
Ruian. So Ruian is where you guys had left the Yosai Pass, which again is the equivalent of December. And then Pruia is the equivalent of January. Pruina. So, not long after, like I said, it's about like 7:30, 8 o'clock. You would kind of be, the door usually, like under warmer circumstances, would be kind of left open. You've been keeping it closed for like the heat, and you kind of stoke the fire. And you've left Veneer to kind of get ready to close the shop as you've kind of moved your way back upstairs to kind of settle. You've had a long day, so it makes sense that he would close up for you. That's pretty normal. But the door opens and you hear a chime. And a dark-haired, dark-cloaked individual and a blue individual walk in. You can kind of look out the windows from the upper floor and see they come in. You had never really seen a person like an Oni or like a blue skin, like this kind of. You've seen tieflings in plenty of times before, but this kind of is a different kind of.
She's only seen them in books if she has.
Yeah. So you see them enter. And we're going to cut away from you for a moment. Two of you.
Like
So you
in
present moment?
In present
now?
moment, yeah. This is present
After
day.
traveling for
After
2
traveling
weeks
for 2
together.
weeks together.
I feel like we would have set some ground rules when we were traveling. We can go over that later. I guess because we know where.
Because did
Because I never
Did
actually
she-
met with Adalina. I met with one of her
so just
You
happen
met
like a
with the
third
guy
party.
that's behind the counter.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know the person that is behind the counter.
Okay, gotcha. So we enter, and where is Adalina located?
You don't see her.
Don't see her. Okay, so I'll approach the counter. Hi again.
What the hell are you doing back here?
There's been a complication.
Hi, it's me.
And he kind of like,
I'm the problem.
because he's a halfling, so he like
Oh, yeah.
looks like up.
She's just looking straight down, like.
I think she probably had the shelf accommodated. There's a step.
Oh,
for
he
her.
has a little steps.
Oh yeah, he's like a
That's
little
he
thing
can
for him to
see,
just chill on.
so he
yeah.
can see normally over the
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah.
She's still tall.
Yeah.
It's an accessibility. Come on.
God.
It's
88.
88.
It's basic
Um,
ADA, guys.
They have that in this hemisphere.
Aarencia Disability Association.
Love it.
Yeah.
Act. That's
Act.
fine.
Okay, sorry.
It has to be different though.
It has to be different though.
Association.
So he says, I don't know what you're talking about.
Look. She turns to Tomoe. I did my job here. This is all you now. So.
Can I tell if he knows what we're talking about or not?
And do I hear anything?
Give me an insight check, and you would give me a perception check.
18.
18.
So Adalina's here to play. That's a 23.
23.
Ew.
So you overhear this kind of conversation. They're not from it's. You hear the conversation and you hear it's not like, hey, can I get a tea? It's a or do you have this book? You hear the word complication, and that kind of perks your ears, and you kind of begin to head your way back downstairs.
She's going to stand at the top of the stairs and listen for a second.
Okay.
You got a book for my friend.
No.
Yes. And
Wrong.
correct. And I need it back. Because we have some bad people looking for it, and it could lead to some unsightly deaths.
Look around. We got a ton of books. We get books all the time.
Look, man, I know you're lying. You know exactly the tome I'm talking about. Why would you hire someone to go steal it from my people with...
This is a regular. She comes in all the time. I don't know what you're talking
She's staring daggers into you.
about. Give me an intimidation check.
Mummy.
Honestly? God, fuck! Shit! I have a +6 for my intimidation, but I rolled a 2! It's an 8! Fuck, shit! Wait. Wheel! Whoa! Can I bardically inspire myself?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know.
You can't bardically inspire yourself.
Not after.
Man.
Not-
yeah, you're
no.
right. That's fair. Okay. Now who's playing stupid?
Come on, man. Today has sucked. Imagine spending 2 weeks.
With her.
With... What? With that.
You hear some feet coming down the stairs. And imagine putting your grandma on the ground. How can I help you?
Jesus Christ. Fair.
Damn.
Fair.
I don't know. They're asking about a book that we don't have.
No, we're asking about a book that someone was paid to steal from my people, and they dropped the book off here.
Oh, well, we don't do that. She looks at Vinier.
But I can tell that he's lying, so that means you're lying too?
I mean, we get rare tomes all the time. Like I told you, it's shipments. Nobody hires anybody. If anything, I hired this one to unload the shipment before.
I'm gonna look at Jett.
You consider a singular object to be a shipment.
I mean, it's still coming in, right? It's a receiving.
Yeah, but you knew what I'm saying is you would absolutely know what that is.
Give me an insight check.
At some point, can I just walk in?
Not yet.
Okay.
21.
21. He's not lying. I think the thing is he wouldn't know what the book itself is.
Okay.
He just knows that it's rare. The kind of what it is not like, he doesn't keep that in his purview. That's something that he just is like.
Perhaps you could check your logbook to recall some info. You have the date.
You don't need to do that. What's the name of it?
I would need the two of you to give me a history check to see if either of you know the name.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
It's gone. It's gone. It fell underneath.
Okay.
For a 22.
A natural 20!
Dude, that's so good. Okay. So you both recant the name,
That's going to be a peak. That's okay.
Yeah.
the Kage Fuin manuscript.
Kage Fuin.
Kage.
Write that down. Write that down.
And that is spelled for Kage Fuin, and there's a line over the U.
I was fucking right. Yes.
It's not fair. I had that in my notes already.
I put a
I put 2 U's, but it's basically the same concept in Japanese.
So you give Adalina this name, and I will. Well, it's up to you to decide how well you know the inventory. That
she
he
knows
brings
every
in.
single thing that's in the.
Okay. So then you know exactly where this is in the store, or like stored in the store, I guess.
When she reviewed it, did it look anything interesting to her?
You didn't see anything of importance at the time.
Did it look expensive? Expensive books go somewhere else.
I love how your books are organized by vibe.
But it looks expensive. Is it? Yeah. No.
You would have known that it seemed old, and opening it would have been too delicate of a matter, like it would have like ruined it or some way, shape, or form. So you kept it like closed to keep its like intactness. But much like somebody who kind of squirrels away like really valuable or important things, you would have probably not put this up for sale. It would have been stored somewhere else.
Why do you need it?
Because you stole it.
I didn't steal anything.
Talk with her about it. She's the one who wants it.
And
Okay,
you
fine.
see in her eyes have just looked brown up to this point. And whenever she's like, I didn't steal anything, you see her pupils open, and those those like sunsets like take over.
Tomoe's trying to silence a aw.
So deception. and
It's
you
not
would-
deception.
Oh, so you're not deceiving. Okay. So,
She didn't know.
yeah.
I want it because if I don't get it, then these people are going to keep trying to kill me. And I'm actively trying not to kill people anymore.
And now her people are trying to kill me
And
too.
yeah, they're going to kill that one too. And having death on our hands is not very fun. I mean, you would know. You just buried your grandmother.
Last living family member.
See? I understand.
Give me I would say give me an intimidation check, not necessarily in the sense of like intimidation, but what you're talking about is heavy enough to potentially sway somebody. So that's why I'm using
Me?
that as
You?
both of you
I
together.
was like, I feel like you were doing more of the talking.
You both brought this point up.
I hope you get it.
8. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
6. I rolled a 3.
I've rolled like 2s and 3s. I've rolled like 10 fucking
But
times.
we both got a
today.
natural 20 at the same
That's
time.
true. Fair. Yeah.
That was good.
What
That
a-
was good.
What do I roll to see if they like beat that?
This is I will leave this decision up to you. Do you feel swayed given the way that they've sold this, or you can,
Well, I'm trying a new tea blend. I will let you see it. You can't have it. You can see it if you just try it. She walks behind the counter.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck are we doing here?
You sent me here.
Yeah, and my job's done now.
She's just pouring the tea.
Well, do you want more
Okay.
money?
Yeah,
Because what we can do is...
there wasn't that much along the way, like you said.
Okay, well, the book is valuable.
So you're looking to reacquire this book and then sell it.
Maybe not sell it, but bribe the people that want it.
So
Two
you
teacups
don't
sit
want
down in front of you, or placed in front of you.
She like makes the tea and brings it back to you guys.
It's blue. It smells amazing.
it. Can I make a nature check on this tea to make
Yeah,
sure it's
Sure,
not
yeah, do a
poisoned or
nature
some
check,
shit?
I'm not. I'm just going to drink it.
Ooh.
Just gonna drink it. Okay.
Also, that's not very good. That is... What was nature check? It's only a 9.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it. It just seems like a sweet tea.
And then you see Adalina come over with her own cup and drink it.
What does it smell like?
It's like, I hate what came to my mind first. It smells like blueberries.
I fucking. That's exactly what I was like. It smells like a blueberry muffin. We're
No.
just changing the
No.
form.
It's got like a heavy, like, rose and like marigold kind of vibe together, but it's blue. And when you drink it, it is warm and cozy and a little sweet, but not too sweet.
I'm gonna stand up and... Are these like... Is this bookstore like... Are there like shelves, like aisles?
Mm-hmm.
They're like arched though.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like curved.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of wander into one section and kind of out of eyesight, and I'm gonna swap my masks. I'm gonna put on my deer mask.
Okay.
I would say in the journey, like, I would have had my fox mask, like, back on. But I switched my deer mask, and then I'm going to return to the table. Odd, right? Yeah, but... and then I'm gonna look down at the tea, and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on it using my mask's ability just to be fucking sure.
Okay.
I don't trust shit.
Untrusting.
Okay. So you cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Is this is just normal tea?
Normal tea.
Just
All right.
normal tea.
Tomoe sitting crisscross on the floor, drinking the tea.
I'll
In
sip.
front of the counter.
Yep.
I'll sip the tea.
Okay.
It's the best tea you've ever had in your life.
Jet's angry about it. She doesn't want to admit it.
Adalina's gonna go upstairs. And she's gonna go rummage.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't take you long to find out where it is. You know.
It takes her a minute to get to it. There's probably a hidden
yeah.
compartment and a hidden compartment and a hidden compartment under a couple baseboards.
Series
under
of clicks and like a sliding out like thing.
some magic's involved.
You
That's like genetic magic.
You grab, it's slightly smaller than a modern hardcover. It's thick but easy to hold in one hand, bound with faded charcoal stitching in a spiral pattern only noticeable on like kind of close inspection. The cover is a rough gray cloth over thin wood boards, frayed from age but not damage, smelling faintly of parchment, incense, and cold air.
Does it smell like home?
I mean, you don't smell this. You're not. It's not near you, right?
Okay. I just didn't know
yeah.
if the incense were the same.
There's no title. There's only a small stitched symbol near the bottom corner, a spiral inside of a square. There's only some kind of like the things that would have struck you as irregular is that the thread has no beginning or end, the binding thread. The cloth shows no seams. The corners are never, like, they never worsen, so they don't, like, get damaged or moving. And then dust never settles on it.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you this question for you. What would you expect this thing to weigh?
Lighter than you think it would.
Okay. Because the book itself, it always weighs exactly what the holder expects it to weigh.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
So scholars feel lightness, warriors feel weight, but both are correct. So it just depends on what you perceive or believe it to weigh.
Did you know I was going to say lighter?
No. You get this book and you bring it downstairs. And you...
She sits at a table surrounded by enormously comfy chairs
Okay.
in front of a warm fire.
So would you guys go over?
I would like to take the book.
You're gonna try to take it?
Yeah, forcibly.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'd like to just kind of do a general scan in general with detect magic to see if there's if there's any shit going on in here.
So you use
In the
detect
meantime.
magic on like the area and the book, and the book lit up like a Christmas
Yep.
tree.
Before I came back down,
Almost like brighter. It's almost like bright enough that you have to turn the spell off because you can't it's like looking into the sun.
The like runes of the deer mask are like so bright they're almost blinding, and she has to be like,
What were you saying? Sorry.
actually no, that's kind of trash, so I don't need that right now.
oh, okay.
Oh no, I am gonna do this. Before I come downstairs, I'm gonna create my second construct of the day, a crab.
Okay.
And my crab, who I'm going to put in my hood, is when bound to my person, I get a +1 bonus to my AC and proficiency in athletics.
Okay.
So
So you go to sit down at the table.
Mm-hmm.
The two of you approach. You probably cautiously as you're looking around the room. And Tomoe tries to take the book.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a strength check on both sides.
Oh, you're not trying to like sneak it. You're just
I mean, I was going to snatch it, but it's
Huh?
if we have to do a strength check.
that's a no. That's an 11.
wizard.
19 plus whatever. Let me see. 19 plus 5.
Okay.
Jesus.
So you go to take it out of her hand.
I just had an idea.
Okay.
I hate you.
Uh,
I don't know what you want to do, but
I'll let this resolve.
Since you've been out of the monastery for a while, you don't have the same breathing ritual cadence that you did, or the like training over your breath and your things. It's not as much different, but it's not the same. You're kind of just freely just kind of existing versus the kind of controlled or regimented kind of monastery lifestyle. So as you grab it, I need you to make a sleight of hand check for me, please.
While this is happening,
great.
how close am
17.
17. Okay. What would you like to do?
So I have a cantrip called Task. With the flick of your wrist, you magically complete a small and simple task, such as flipping a book page, buttering bread, or heating a cup of tea without any physical interaction. It must be something you'd normally be able to do to accomplish without the use of magic. I'm going to try and snatch the book.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot range, so I have to be pretty close up,
Okay.
but
So it just, instead of a contested roll, you would just do it.
I think it basically is like, must be something you'd normally be able to accomplish without the use of magic. I think it's just because it's like a telekinesis thing instead of using my actual hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think I'd still have to do a roller.
Okay.
Gotta do a sleight of hand.
I'll have you both make sleight of hands to see if you lose grip of it or if you or if you take it.
See if there's something else I could. Natural 20 for a
Can
26.
Can I cast silvery barbs?
On who? On with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good spell.
I
fucking love that
distrust.
spell.
I distrust Jett more.
That's fair.
Okay.
I
okay.
did sit on the ground and drink her tea, no problem.
So, okay.
Jet has a vibe that Adalina does not like.
So-
That's disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
16.
16.
No, 15.
15 with disadvantage.
Yes, 15 with disadvantage.
And then the other half of that spell is a different creature I can see within range that I can choose myself.
advantage.
Gets advantage on
Yeah,
my next.
you get advantage on your sleight of hand to keep hold of the book.
Got it.
So roll for that sleight of hand
So-
with advantage.
No, I
Oh,
can
you
choose
get
myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you get advantage on. You're gonna try
So
to
I
take
just
the
have
book.
my-
My next attack roll, check, saving throw.
Okay.
That's made within 1 minute.
So I just do my
Okay.
normal.
You just do your normal. Yeah.
No. 2
No.
plus 3.
Okay. So you take it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Yay. $15.
Okay.
And is this like a magical like illness or like
And sorry, can I go back a second?
Yeah.
Silvery barbs. When I cast it,
Yeah.
you saw
Oh, yes.
it looked like a paper folded, like chained together, like whip that came around and like hit you on like the wrist of the hand that was trying to make the grab,
Yeah.
which then would have like thrown off your
Yeah.
like ability.
Yeah.
So you get the book.
It's kind of just floating there because I'm like, it's kind of in like a invisible hand that did the task.
Okay. So it's just
But it's
floating.
still a
near
part
you.
of me.
Do you take
I
it out of
guess.
the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
17.
17. You are able to grab hold of it, but it feels heavy in your hand.
Mm.
Are you weak?
And
You
you
don't know.
you touch the book,
Oh, it looks heavy.
and the same fear response hits the back of your neck. And that's where we're going to end for this session. Thank you so much for Campaign 2 joining us with the Episode 1. A little bit longer than what we're going to usually do. But we're happy that you're here. And join us for the next episode of Off the Beaten Quest. Check out our Patreon. Check out all our socials. Thank you so much, Fantasy Plus, for all the great ambient music and adding to the intensity and spooky vibes in the atmosphere. And we will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.